We are back with another episode of Community Spotlight, where we find holes in the wall, family-run, unique spots in the communities that we serve, put them front and center on stage, if you will, and we shine the light on them for our community to get to know them better. So this month we are at Roll Call Cafe, and we cannot wait to sit down with these guys and show you what they've been able to do over the past year or so that they've been open. They are the only coffee shop in Prince William County that roasts their own coffee. I know, it's crazy. We're gonna see them in action today. They do everything from fundraisers to custom K-Cups, if you're into that, if you're a small business that likes to do that. And they also have a farmer's market on Sundays. They are doing it all. So let's go and talk to them. All right, so I am sitting right now with Nick and Nicole, which are the owner-operators of Roll Call Cafe. And we're here to talk just a little bit about, what you guys did in the past life. You guys were both police officers before, right?
Yes.
So please tell me a little bit about, what you did in previous in your career, how long you did, and what gave you the idea to start up Roll Call.
I worked for the Alexandria Sheriff's Office on and off from 2011 to this past year. I finally left in January as a deputy sheriff to be a entrepreneur and a business owner and open up a coffee shop. It was always our dream to have a place where everybody can go in the community and just to have that homey feel, not like one of our competitors. Place where you can go anytime, just hang out, and also honor the people. You've seen the cafe, you've seen what it looks like. We're very first responder driven. We do discounts for all law enforcement, first responders, teachers, military, fire, EMS, medical staff, nurses.
Very cool.
And it was just always the goal, and we felt like this was just the right time.
Yeah. So you guys did it right at the heels of COVID?
Yeah.
Right, so perfect timing. But tell us a little bit about that, Nick. You were telling me earlier how it actually worked out for the best.
Yeah, so we fit a need at the time. So COVID really restructured how people worked. They teleworked. So a lot of the community needed a place to go that was safe, that was clean, that adhered to COVID restrictions, and this fit that need.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be at the right time. We introduced something that no other place in Prince William County has at this point. So we are the only coffee roastery in Prince William County.
So when you told me that, I was a little skeptical. I was like, man, there's a lot of coffee shops, and you're the only coffee roastery in the county. That is amazing.
Yep.
So obviously we picked the right spot. And I'm a snob when it comes to coffee, really. I only drink it black. And this was absolutely phenomenal. You could definitely tell the taste. There's not that bitterness that you get with other competitors' coffees. So this
It's
was
amazing
awesome.
when it's fresh, huh?
Yes, it is.
Fresh daily.
Tell us a little. We're gonna, see some footage later of you roasting the coffee. Tell us a little about, how many, what the process is, like what your daily roasting process.
So the first thing is getting good beans in from different countries.
Yeah.
So we buy straight from the farm, organic. So it's great for people that have digestive issues.
Yeah.
We roast every single morning, anywhere from 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm out here roasting nonstop.
Yeah.
We typically roast anywhere between 30 to 35 pounds a day of coffee. We bag our coffee, we sell our coffee, we do online sales, and we also roast for other coffee shops in the area. So we reached out to a lot of coffee shops that buy their coffee from wholesalers.
Yeah.
And said, hey, you want a fresh cup of coffee that keeps your customers very satisfied for the amount that they spend.
Yeah.
Use a local coffee roastery.
That is amazing.
And it's great for the community.
Yeah,
It really is.
Tell us a little about the projects that you started and that you've run that are bringing people together in this neighborhood.
So we do a ton within the community. We do fundraisers for all the schools. We do donations to all the schools, especially during COVID with the teachers being in-house. We have great relationships with Covington Harper, with Swanson Creek Elementary, to name a few. But I think what makes it a little bit more unique than anybody else is that we employ home bakers, a lot of them that lost their jobs due to COVID or their restaurants closed. So we have tons of people who live within this community, within the 5 miles of Dumfries, that have their food safety certifications and make these beautiful, delicious baked goods for us pretty consistently. So we have great community support, bonds, friends for life, and I think that makes us a lot different than anybody else because what you're getting is fresh product
Right.
from the heart.
Yeah. So in terms of you have a farmer's market.
Yes. Yep.
You guys are doing it all. So you guys have a farmer's market that you run right out of the parking lot here.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that and what gave you the idea.
When we signed our lease here, one of our things was we wanted to open up a farmer's market so that crafters and home bakers and farmers can have a place to go that's from the community.
Yeah.
So every one of our farmers market vendors, we find on Facebook Marketplace selling items. We
Okay.
reach out to them and say, hey, come spend a Sunday, set up a table.
See how it does.
And it's amazing how many people have their businesses have flourished because of the farmers market.
So it's actually a very nice plug. Make sure to reach out if you have a small business. If you're selling something on Etsy or whatever, what have you, handcrafted, baked goods, anything like that. Hit up Roll Call, and they'll find you a spot right on their farmers market, which is Sundays at what time?
11 to 2.
11 to 2 on Sunday. So one other thing that I do want to mention here. So this is us doing spots for different communities. Anything that you'd like to offer for anybody that watches this video?
Absolutely. Anybody that comes in and mentions this video gets 20% off any drink.
Very cool. Is there a time limit for that, or?
Just come in,
whenever.
mention the video,
Awesome.
say, hey, I saw you guys on the video, get 20% off. Yes.
Early risers, they definitely need that cup of coffee. Very cool.